when listening to this album, but all the Our Lady Peace albums, your drums really stand out. And I'm going to make an example here, and let me know if you agree with this. To me, you're one of the rare drummers that has the ability to create hooks with your drums. So you're not just keeping time in the background. It's like you are an extra instrument. You are creating hooks. You're at the forefront. And I would compare you with John Wysocki of Stained, Chad Zaliga of Breaking Benjamin, Neil Sanderson of 3 Days Grace. They all have the ability to create extra hooks within their music. Does that make sense as an example?
Sure. I mean, I always felt as a drummer, like, rock music, it's like you have a very small box in which to create, because you don't want to do anything that's going to be off-putting or crazy. So you have to kind of work. For me, it was always working within the melody. Like, I find a vocal is the best kind of barometer for the song, and you follow that, and you try to create something that's hooky, if you were just to hear the drum track on its own, so. And I'm the type of drummer that likes to have someone tapping their foot. Like, that's the whole point for me. So I think what's hooky is also sometimes what you think might sound hooky to me is grounding the beat, like in terms of like grounding it, like a electric grounding, like giving it a sense of, a turnaround or something like that, something that gives it more strength, more foundation. And I mean, I used to, my favorite drummers are also a lot of the American session drummers throughout the 50s, 60s, and 70s, whether it be the Styx guys, the Motown guys, the Wrecking Crew, like all those incredible musicians. It's all based on feel and trying to get someone to tap their foot. I think is it Motown, where they had like the Berry Gordy would listen to the records, and there would be like worn out footprints because he would dance when he was listening to it, and if it didn't make him dance and it wasn't ready, so those elements, that's music to me. And I think from day one, rhythm is the whole concept here. Like, that's what connects your ears, and that's what makes you, it's the same thing that gets you walking as a person, the balance of movement, things being even.